Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1920 halfpenny from the reign of King George V, the coin we can see on screen now. I will first go through the design of the coin and then move on to the facts and figures. So here is the reverse design, and we can see a portrait of Lady Britannia, done by Leonard Charles Wyon, depicting her holding a trident up to the sky and a shield to her side, the shield bearing the Union flag. She wears draped clothing and a helmet. Below and around her is the sea, as of course Britannia rules the waves. Then to the very bottom of the date, 1920, the year this coin was struck. To each side of the wording in capitals halfpenny, of course giving us the value or the denomination of this coin when used in change. And then around the rim we can see small teeth, milling or beads, there so the coin cannot be clipped or shaven, and serving as a bonus security feature for the coin, making it harder to forge. So now looking to the obverse, we can see here a portrait of King George V. This is the only portrait of George V used on British coins, and it was done by Bertram McKennell. We see the king facing to the left, with no crown or no laureate, so it is a bare head, left-facing bust of the king. Surrounded by a long Latin abbreviated legend, this reads Georgivus V. de gra Brit om rex fid def ind imp, translating to English as George V, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. So these are his titles as monarch, and referring to how he's been chosen to be monarch by God, the divine right of kings, has willed him onto the throne. And then once again, milling around the edge. So there's the design, and we'll now move on to the facts and figures of the 1920 halfpenny. A coin minted at the Tower Hill Mint in London, where the Royal Mint was based, between 1810 and 1975. The coin is composed of a bronze alloy consisting of 3 metals. It is 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin. So those are the metals used in the alloy. The weight of the coin is 5.658 grams, as was set in 1860, and so was the diameter, set to 25 millimeters in 1860 upon the release of the new bronze halfpenny. The mintage for this year of halfpenny is very large, 35,146,793. So a very, very common year, with many tens of millions being made in that year. And the halfpenny coin is of course worth 1/2 of a penny. This is then 1/24th of a shilling, or 1/480th of a pound, so almost 500 of these coins to every pound, and back in 1920, a halfpenny was equal to 11 pence today. So very similar to having a 10 pence piece today, or a halfpenny coin back then, similar values and similar buying powers, and the coin was then finally demonetised in 1969, ready for decimalisation, happening a few years later. Now then, moving on to the value of the coin today for collectors, it will sell for around 25 pence in a poor condition, 95 pence in fine condition, £20 then in extremely fine, and £42 in uncirculated. So you can see here a huge jump in price. Any kind of wear to the coin, it's just a few pence, but if it is a really good condition coin, really minimal wear to the coin and no dirt, then you can get a few tens of pounds for the coin. So there we go. Please of course do subscribe to the channel if you learned something new and enjoyed, and of course thank you for watching to the end, much appreciated, and we'll see you again soon for some more coins in the future on Bits and Bobs. Bye for now.